Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on some of my favorite books. These 4 books that I'm going to talk to you guys about are books that literally have changed my life and my mindset. They've made me happier and they've brought so much inspiration to me. I've always been a really big reader. I love reading. I love all types of books. I love self-help. I love fiction, non-fiction, biographies. I love to read ever since I was little. And one of my goals personally is to one day write a book. That would be amazing, to write a novel or some type of self-help book, because those are my favorite. I have read so many books and you guys are always asking me for recommendations, but it's kind of hard to just list off a bunch of books for you guys to read, because sometimes you guys are like, what book should I get? And I'm like, I don't know what your interests are. But for this video, I am going to be mainly focusing on books that are more on the self-help kind of route, but I think you guys are gonna love them. You might have even read some of them. The first book I want to share with you guys is called The Secret, and The Secret is about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, there's so many ways to describe it, but it's really a mindset and an attitude and the way you live your life, and it just helps you live a very positive life. Before I read The Secret, I was a very negative person and things never went my way, and it's because I was so negative and I thought that I was never gonna get my way in life and I was never gonna ultimately be happy. And once I read The Secret, it completely changed my mindset. I'm so grateful for finding out about the law of attraction, because it makes you a happier person. It helps you achieve your goals and just helps you live your life happily. I'm gonna say the word happy so many times, but there's no other way to put it than you're just gonna be so much more happier, and you're gonna learn how to turn negatives and unhappy situations and make them a happy one. Maybe not necessarily make a situation a happy one, because not everything can be a happy situation, but it's gonna help you push through those hard moments and be an overall happy, positive person all the time. There's a Secret book, and then there's also The Secret, the documentary. I recommend that you see both, like see the documentary and read the book. I believe you can still watch the documentary on Netflix. That's where I watched it. I would say start off with the documentary because it's very easy to understand and like you get it instantly, and then you can go on and read the book if you haven't done so. But I love The Secret and I love the law of attraction. Since we're on the topic of the law of attraction, my next book is also about the law of attraction. It was actually written by a really good friend of mine. Her name is Sam Oskaraw, and she wrote her own law of attraction guide. I have it here on my phone, and I will put like images of the books because all of my books are packed up in storage right now, so I don't have the books that I'm speaking about since I've already read them. So I will put images for you guys. Sam's book is called Stop Wishing and Start Getting: The Law of Attraction Guide to Getting What You Want. I literally read her guide in like under an hour, I want to say. Like, by the way, it's an ebook, so you can download it right now, get it instantly, and start reading it. You will be done with it in an hour, like, or less. Like, you will not be able to put it down. If you're into the law of attraction, or maybe you read The Secret but you were maybe a little bit confused as to how to do everything, her guide breaks it down. Like, she makes the law of attraction so easy to understand, and she makes it very exciting for you and gives you so many examples and tips on things that really work. I loved reading her book so much. As soon as I finished it, I texted her and I was like, Sam, this is the best law of attraction book I have ever read, because I have read several different law of attraction books and there's always some things that I'm just like a little bit confused about, and I'm like, but how do I do that? And when I read her guide, I'm like, that's how you do it. The third book that I love so much, it is one of my favorite books in this entire world, is called The Alchemist. It's a very old book. They recently came out with a new edition. The Alchemist is a novel, and after reading that book, I felt like I had confirmation for me to continue working towards the goals that I set for myself, and for me to continue working on the things that I love. Basically, the book is about finding your personal legend, which is the author's term of putting it, and I love that term so much. I always say that I am just working towards my personal legend. When you read the book, you'll understand what that means. But I loved it so much. It gave me so much confirmation, and it makes you realize that the things that you're passionate about are not a coincidence. The things that you're passionate about are there for a reason, and you need to pursue those things and continue working towards them. And then finally, the last book that I want to share with you guys is called Big Magic. I love Big Magic. It's such a good book for creative thinkers or anybody who is in a creative field or wants to do something creative, or even if you think that you're not creative, it is a great book. But especially if you do something creative, whether it's blogging, makeup artistry, photography, graphic designing, whatever it may be, maybe you're a writer, you are going to love this book. It includes so many relatable moments, and it really makes you feel like, okay, I'm not alone. Like I am normal, and the things that happen, the roadblocks that I go through, they're totally normal, and I'm gonna get through them. But it's a really amazing book to help you deal with like writer's block or whatever creative blocks you come across. I just love it so much. It's like the book for creative people. Like, you need to pick up Big Magic. It's hard to understand what all of these books are about. When you read them, you're like, okay, I get what Melissa was talking about. Like, I swear to you, when you read these books, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it. It's like you're so excited about them, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give the whole book away. But yeah, these are my 4 life-changing books. I love them so much. I would reread all of them in a heartbeat. That's how much I love them, and I took so much from them. I swear to you, they're gonna change your life no matter which one you pick to read. Maybe you'll read one, maybe you'll read all of them. You are going to love it, and it's gonna make you happier, and you're gonna leave inspired. And before I forget, if you have a life-changing book or just one that you love so much, please leave it at the bottom bar in the comments. I would love to see it because I am always going to the bookstore and looking for new books to read. So I would love to hear your recommendations. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.